basement is actually under it. And there's a lot of reasons why we needed access to the floor, to the main cabinet, because there were hands running around and disembodied hands. We needed to have access to the floor. Yes?
During the sequence when your hand is possessed, did you hurt yourself at all?
When my hand is possessed, did I hurt myself? No, fortunately, most of the plates that I broke over my head were unfired plates. So it had sort of a dull thud when they hit, and then we put in a big, hard crash impact sound. But no, not technically hurt, just bothered. Yes. Yes.
Did you still do most of your own stunts the second time around?
Do I do most of my own stunts? In this movie? Yeah, most. There's one sequence where I fall down the stairs. Yep. And I don't do stairs. Because if you look at it, we don't really want to do that, because that would stop shooting. For years, potentially. Yes?
What's the main difference between Evil Dead 1 and 2?
Evil Dead 1 and 2, what's the difference? Is it a sequel or a remake, you're wondering?
Both.
We'll get Sam Raimi on the phone and ask again. So that's how that worked. But in the school, there's all the classrooms, so all the department heads, the makeup effects, they could each get a classroom. That became their little world. And we got the cafeteria going again, so the whole crew ate in the cafeteria every day. And we showed the dailies for the movie, your everyday footage in the so we used every bit of that school for $500 a month plus a lot of favors. Wadesboro, North Carolina. It was a small town, boy. Wow. That was a small town. I'm walking into the bank, a woman comes out and goes, "Oh, Mr. Campbell, your loan went through." What loan would that be, man? The loan you got for your car that you just bought. Sloshing around. And these special effects guys were very twisted, the K&B effects guys. They'd pour it into cups. So they had a collection of Ted's sweat up on a shelf. I'm talking inches at for Ted. We had a big dinner over at Sam's house one night, and Ted came in and went, "Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Good night, everybody." He slept behind the couch. We never saw him for the rest of the day. Tough, that's what I say, tough. Yes?
How many of those fantastic cars were used?
How many what?
Of those fantastic
Sam's
cars.
piece of crap 73 Delta 88, which we had to tow from, because it was disabled in Sam's parking lot. And Sam's house, next to his house, his car had been sitting there rotting since the first Evil Dead. And so we had to tow it on the back of a flatbed from Detroit to Wadesboro, North Carolina, so it could get completely fixed up again. Sam got laid in that car, and I think that's what happened.
Yeah!
It's the only way I can explain the fascination with that piece of crap car. Yes?
I'm sorry, I was just listening to your Ted Raimi sweat story, and I had to ask, why did they collect the sweat in the first place?
Why did they collect the sweat?
Yeah, why did they?
Why ask why? Anyone who collects sweat, you don't need to really ask why they do that. They just do. I think it is the making of. There should be some very important Evil Dead 2 movie. Yes, in the back.
Do you keep any of the props for wardrobe?
But keep any of the props. You wouldn't want those clothes, man. Smelly, sweaty, disgusting, covered with nicotine, Caro syrup, sweat, other fluids. You don't want to know. All right, last question right here, sir.